Kaylor said with her whole chest that Kendall needs to think about somebody other than himself. Is this a joke? What's up, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. We're here to talk Beyond the Villa, which is based off of Love Island USA Season 6, Season 1, Episode 3. Um... We're still here, all right? So if you guys are brand new to the channel or a returning viewer that is not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Let's try to get to like 44,000. I think I'm less than 500 away. I think so. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, shout out to some of y'all that were like, I came for Love Island, but you've stuck around for like Basketball Wives and Love and Marriage Huntsville and some of the other stuff that I have going on. I have switched y'all the long way, okay? I am going to do some recaps for Squid Games. I do have some videos planned for Hot Topics. I have some throwback TV show recaps that I'm going to jump back into. So subscribe, stick around, and then y'all know Love Island Games is coming in September, and this reunion is coming August something. I'm sure y'all have seen it, all right? So the episode kicks right back off where we left off, where Liv and Kaylor are still arguing, okay? Liv said, look, I have already apologized to you and offered you the camera, okay? I don't know what more you want me to do. And I'm with Liv. At this point, at this juncture, if I have apologized to you, if I have said, here, you can have the camera, like, I don't know what more Kaylor wants outside of she wants Liv to be miserable because she is miserable. That's what it's given. If Kaylor wasn't miserable, she would be okay with Liv. Kaylor wants Liv to be miserable because she's miserable. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, okay? Which is something, all right? So they both agree that they do miss each other, and they both acknowledge, like, look, we don't have anyone in LA. It's literally just us, okay? So Kaylor said that Liv has Connor. You have Connor, you have Kendall. And I was with Liv, so am I not supposed to have them because you don't have nobody? Like the way that Kaylor is wearing me thin, like I promise y'all, Kaylor got my last nerve in her hand, just playing with it like this. Just playing with it. I don't know what's happening, right? So Kaylor is like, I want you to hear me out. You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. I'm Kaylor. The world revolves around me. Like, that's the energy that Kaylor is giving, and that shit is OD annoying. Like, I don't even know how else I can say it, right? So Kaylor is telling Liv that Kaylor herself is allowed to be hurt, and she is. Right? Kaylor is allowed to be hurt, but the same way that you, Kaylor, are allowed to be hurt, so is Liv. You cuss Liv smooth the fuck out at a premiere party. Like, how do you think Liv is supposed to feel about that? And I know I have to keep reminding myself Kaylor's 22. Kaylor's 22 because, oh my God, while this is happening, JaNa wants a little bit of attention from the camera. So JaNa is eating a banana and a Nutter Butter, and she's getting the camera to look at her because she's placing the cookie on top of the banana, whatever. So JaNa lets Kaylor know, look, when you forgive someone, you have to move on, right? No one is saying you have to forget. But if I tell you that I forgive you, then I can't keep bringing it up and throw it in your face whenever I'm in the mood to do so. And that's something that Kaylor just has to learn. So Liv then invites Kaylor to her housewarming. And Kaylor is like, why would you want me there if you feel that I've been attacking your character? Why do you want to be her friend, Kaylor, if you feel that you can't trust Liv? Like, what the fuck is going on at this point? Like, Kaylor just wants to hear herself talk. Kaylor just wants attention. Kaylor just wants camera time. Kaylor wants me to put my foot up her ass, I'm assuming. Because, oh my God, Like, that makes no sense. Literally no sense. Eventually, they hug it out, and I hope this is the end of it. I promise you, okay? So we then pan over to Connor, Aaron, and Daniel. They are going surfing. Who's Daniel? Daniel is Aaron's little brother that's in town for the week. So they make some initial comments about how Kenny was invited, but he was not allowed to come. Connor, look, were you and Kenny really that good of friends? Why you want to be up Kenny's ass so much? He don't even look that fun. Like, come on. Like, I don't like, is it me? Am I missing something? Y'all know I don't remember. I review so many shows. I watch so many shows that I take notes on. Like, I don't remember every single thing that has happened from past seasons. Were Kenny and Connor that close? Because this doesn't make sense. Why you want to be Kenny's damn friend so bad? So he's like, well, Kenny wasn't allowed to come. No, he wasn't. He wasn't allowed to come. They talk about Liv's housewarming, and Aaron is like, well, I guess he's gonna go, but Kendall's gonna want to do TikToks. Aaron said that if someone is your best mate, if someone is your best friend, you don't post pictures and videos a lot with them. And I kind of beg to differ, right? As I have gotten older, well, here's the thing. I'm 40, right? So because I'm 40, I did not have my partying days, my going out days in big social media times like this. Like, yeah, we took pictures and stuff when we were out, but the way that if I'm out, like I was at the bar last night with a friend after we went to dinner. We stopped at a bar and we were in there having drinks. I had a hookah. We're listening to music. We're talking. They had, the TVs were on. We were just having a time. The girls next to us were constantly doing this and taking pictures, and they're doing their hookah and they're blowing the smoke in the camera. And I'm like, okay, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie. I have videos like that too in my phone, but I don't feel the need to do it often. And I feel like that's just something that comes with age. I don't think it's maturity. I think it's just age, right? Different generations. But for Aaron to say that if somebody is your best friend, you don't take pictures with, I don't know if I agree with that. I see where he's going because there are times that, you know what I mean? If I'm out with my friends, we're not thinking, oh, let's take pictures. One, we have so many together because we've been friends for 20 plus years. But I don't know, it came across very haterish, to be real. Came across haterish because I'm very certain that if Rob were on the show, Aaron and Rob were going down and living it up in LA, I am certain that Aaron would have his phone out and he would be taking pictures with Rob too. So Connor said that everyone is just trying to be influencers, and they are. This entire show is full of watching these kids do brand deals and commercials. Yeah, everybody wants to be an influencer. So are you, which is why you carried your ass on the show, Connor. Shut up. So they make some more comments about Kenny being on a short leash. And again, why do y'all want to hang out with Kenny so bad? Y'all aren't chomping at the bit to hang out with Kordell or Miguel. I don't get it. Like, that's weird. I just don't remember Connor and Kenny having that big of a bromance or a friendship that you want him around that bad. I don't, oh my God. So Kenny and Miguel coincidentally are hiking right now. And Kenny lets Miguel know that he was invited to go surfing. He's never been surfing. He would have loved to go. Miguel was like, look, everybody is entitled to their feelings. If JaNa feels a way about Connor, JaNa feels a way about Connor. However, everybody should be adults. And if you want to go surfing, then you should have went surfing. Now, I said in my last couple videos that I think JaNa is overreacting and doing too much, and I said what the fuck I said in the video. Y'all can come in the comments all you want and say that no, she can be mad, she can be mad. I asked y'all the past 2 videos, what did Connor say? And not only one person was able to tell me. Some of y'all told me to go look it up, but it was terrible. It was terrible. If it was so terrible, you would remember. Like I said, JaNa is doing this so she can have a storyline. And I said what the fuck I said. If you don't like it, I don't care. I don't care. But it makes no sense for JaNa to be carrying on about this when it comes to Connor, but then she wants to sit in everybody else's face and tell them what they should get over and how they should move on. Y'all also said that PPG are the ones that wanted the show to be framed like this. The shit is boring. The show was boring. That doesn't mean we want drama. I had somebody in my comments say that too. We're not asking for drama, but we're asking for an interesting show. The show is not interesting. In part because they're focusing way too much on this Kaylor and Liv beef. But the show is not interesting. We're not seeing anybody's real life. We're not seeing anybody's day-to-day. We're seeing a bunch of scripted, curated scenes because y'all hyped up these kids, and now they're shoving season 6 down our throat. When the real season that should have been following people afterwards was season 5. So Miguel and Leah are doing great. Miguel said that they've been looking at apartments and houses. They're looking at some places closer to where her parents live because Leah wants to be close to her animals. Kenny said he and JaNa are living separate because it's a lot. He went to boarding school and he saw how relationships can end once you start cohabitating together, okay? He said that JaNa wanted them to live together, but Kenny wanted to take some space and not. So Miguel said that by him and Leah are not living together, but they're at each other's places a lot. And because of that, like, their communication has grown. He feels that he has grown up just more as a man, as a person. And he's like, you're able to better test the waters in your relationship. I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't think that Kenny wants to be with JaNa. I don't think he likes her as much anymore, and I think they're putting up a facade. So Aaron and his brother are making some lasagna, and they're talking about how all of the backlash that Aaron got from the show. You did it to yourself, Aaron. I don't care about these sob stories. Because you did what you did in Casa. You could have come back and just told Kaylor, I went over to Casa, I kissed another girl, I did all this other type of stuff. You could have just been real with her. You didn't. You sat up there and lied and continued to lie, and then get upset when you got caught in the lies and lash out that way. I don't give a fuck about the backlash that you faced, Aaron. I just don't. Kaylor, Kendall, and some extra people are out at dinner, and apparently the guy that Kaylor was kissing in the porta potty, because she's so classy, is one of Kendall's friends, a TikToker, okay? A TikToker. And we come to find out his name is Caleb, and apparently they were all at Stagecoach, which I guess is a festival or something. They were at Stagecoach. He curved Kaylor because she was doing too much and told her, hey girl, we are not in a relationship. He then texted her later for a booty call and then wanted to stay at her apartment. So Kaylor feels the way about that. For whatever reason, Kendall calls Caleb to invite him to dinner that they're having. Kaylor is low-key mad, but she wants him to be there, obviously. So when Caleb comes in, she's being awkward, she's being weird. Kaylor is a weirdo. Like, I'm sorry, but Kaylor is not meant for TV. She's not meant for TV. We then see Leah and Miguel. So Leah is going through some health issues. She doesn't really elaborate on them in depth, but she's going to have a biopsy. She found some bumps that have been forming on her arms, and so she's going to go and get, probably blood work and that stuff done so that they can see if it is skin cancer or if it is maybe an allergy to something. So Kenny and JaNa are talking, and they want to do a Q&A to see how well Kenny knows JaNa on their, I don't know if it was Instagram story or TikTok. JaNa is saying how she does not want to call herself an influencer, and Kenny was getting all them answers wrong. Every single one. And he didn't look like he cared. It was basic stuff like he doesn't know her favorite flower. He doesn't know her favorite color. Little basic stuff that he probably should know. And you can tell that JaNa was like low-key embarrassed by it, leaning more so towards pissed, but whatever. Serena and Kordell. So they have this scene with this cat. She is going to be meeting Milo. Kordell has an orange cat. Serena Serena said, "Why your cat so big and slinky?" I was like slinky, but Serena had a bad experience with the cat when she was younger, and so the cat looks like Kordell's cat Milo. I don't like cats. Don't care to like cats. Somebody told me to research about cats. I won't. I don't like cats. I just don't. I don't have to be around cats either. So Serena wasn't really feeling it. They're gonna have to take babyer steps, as she called it, and that was pretty much all of the scene. So JaNa and Kenny, so they go. JaNa goes next door to Kenny's apartment to finish doing her hair, and she FaceTimes Leah to see if Leah is going to be going to Liv's party. And Leah was like, no, she doesn't want to be a wet blanket. She's worried about what's going on. She said that they actually had to cut off one of the bumps from her arm so that they can send off, I guess, the entire damn bump for the biopsy. So she's not in the mood. She's worried. Kudos to Leah for having the self awareness to like not go. You know what I mean? So Kaylor calls her homegirl back home, and she's like, "I'm going to Liv's party, because if Liv doesn't make an effort and I don't make an effort, then we just won't get anywhere." Kaylor feels that friendships are supposed to be easy. Friendships are work. Just like relationships are work. And I think so many times people don't kind of acknowledge that, right? The same amount of work that you have to put into a marriage or a sibling relationship or anything else, you have to put into a friendship. You have to nurture a friendship. You have to have good communication in a friendship. Kaylor, I think you are the problem. Has Liv done some things? Yeah. Liv lied to you. Liv has done some things for sure. But I want Kaylor to not think that she is just like the perfect friend, the perfect person. Friendships are not easy. If a friendship is super, super easy, y'all aren't really friends. You know what I mean? Like, I just like, that's how I've always felt about it. My best friend, we have never had a big blow up argument with each other. We've had disagreements for sure, because we don't see things the same way. We're we are different zodiac signs, so we process things differently. She's an Aries. She's very fiery. She's very, very blunt and in your face about things. I'm a Libra. I'm more logical about things. I like to see both sides of the situation. We were having a conversation just the other night, and we disagreed, but we didn't yell and scream at each other. But it takes work to get to that point where you are able to have effective communication with other people, and that happens in a friendship. And I feel like if you are unable to sustain solid friendships, that trickles into a relationship because you don't know how to communicate and you don't know how to compromise with people. So we get to Liv's party. So apparently Kendall, for whatever reason, invited Caleb to Liv's party. Why? Does Caleb know Liv? I guess. So Liv is worried about it being awkward for Kaylor because they just getting back on good terms, and she doesn't want Kaylor to think that it's like a setup or something. We then hear a little bit about how Kenny has quit his job. And he's still working on figuring out the career path that he's on. He's like, because he misses like the overstimulation of working with his clients, and he was going to get his MBA and climb the corporate ladder. But now he's like a public figure, and he's trying to figure out what his life is going to look like moving forward. So Aaron comes up, and Aaron and Liv are talking about how lonely it is in LA. They are both not from the US. Liv is from Australia, right? I think she's from Australia, but they're both not from the US. So they don't have any friends there, any friends or family where they can just have them, fly out for a couple days or for a weekend like everybody else can. So it's lonely for them. We get that, but I mean, y'all signed up for this. You know what I mean? So Kendall comes over, and Kendall is asked by Liv, "Why did you invite Caleb?" And Kendall was like, "Well, it's okay because it's my friend and I want him there." I'm sorry, nigga, this is not your housewarming party though. Like, I feel like Kendall is just trying to be messy. Kendall is trying to get a reaction. Like, why would you? I guess because it's one thing. that you invited him to dinner when Kaylor clearly didn't want him there, but now you're inviting him to the party for what? For what exactly? So when Kaylor comes in, Kendall tells Kaylor that he invited Caleb, and Kaylor was like, "You need to start thinking like, why would you invite him? That's not cool." Kendall said that, well, it doesn't matter. He's not coming. He's out with another girl. And I'm like, Kendall. Kendall wants to keep up beef. Kendall wants to keep up mess. Is Kendall a main character? Where is your apartment? Why we ain't, like, I don't understand the purpose of the show. So Kendall was like, well, he's not coming, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kaylor said that the apology is just a band-aid. Kaylor does not accept apologies. Clearly, she has an issue with that. She wants Kendall to think about someone other than himself. As if you do, Kaylor. As if you do. But okay. So Kordell and Serena come. Kordell comes in with this briefcase. I said, where are you going? But he gives her a bottle of wine, said that it's from, I think he said 2018, and was like, it's expensive, it's good. If it's still here next time I come back, I'm taking it with me. So Aaron and Kaylor are out on the roof, and she wants him to hold her drink. We don't know why, but he wants him to hold her drink real quick. He's asking her how much is her purse, because that's a Fendi purse, right? She thinks that's inappropriate and is. Don't ask me how much nothing I have on costs. Nothing. Okay? So he then asked her how the party life is. She said, amazing. Is it, girl? Because you acting like you're not having a time. So, she thinks he's trying to probe and find out if she has a boyfriend. Kaylor says she hates LA. She's overworked and needs to take some time to herself. No, you're stressing yourself out. So Aaron gives Kaylor advice on deciding if Liv is a leaf or a branch. You got to figure out like where you want to put Liv in your life. Stop leaning on her so much. Stop relying on her so much. So we find out that Kaylor still sleeps in one of Aaron's t-shirts, and it's not because like that. It's just a good sleep shirt. Next thing you know, she's wearing his hoodie, his jumper, if you will. And he ends up asking her out on a date. I said, get behind me, Satan. Okay, let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.